fight. Coming in strong. Easiest fight. Layla from Tracy Beaker. If you know, like, easy fight. Then, I think, Bill and Ben, the flower pot men, they're made of ceramics. I would just ping a rock at them, and they would pop. I'm looking for something to make extra noise, so there's more noise to it. I've just got back from London. Wow. But yeah, Bill and Ben, easy. Bamzuki, anyone, not just the kids, but like the thing. A, they're not real. B, even if they were all shit. All super spindly. So I would just curb stomp all these little, not real robot things. Rio Wellhard as well from Tracy Beaker. I just nick his hat. Not the hat. He always wore a bandana, didn't he? Nap that, and then just cut him in the face. Who else is there? So I was from a Freeview household, not a Disney one. So I can't think of too many like Nickelodeon and no Sky and not Virgin Media. So it's a CBBC. The lad from Young Dracula, the Welsh one that was then in, was it something with a submarine? I watched a series with him in recently, and I can't think what that was. But him, anyway, as a kid, that's the important thing. Lots of these are specifically people when they were kids. I could easily beat them. I don't think there's too many adults from TV shows I could beat. Horrid Henry's dad, I could take him quite easily. He's a bit spindly. I don't think that'll be much of a hard fight. Rory the racing car, throw a brick through the windscreen, boom, done. Like stand up a flight of stairs, can't get up there, throw a brick down at him, windscreen gone, what's he gonna do? I know he didn't have to. No. I don't think he had a windscreen, did he? Fat Controller from Thomas the Tank Engine. Again, he's not a fighter, is he? He's a lover. He was a pervert for trains. So simple, just so easy. You know what? I thought this would be such an easy video to do off the top of my head, but like I'm struggling to remember why I wouldn't want to fight anyone off the Chuckle Vision, because I respect people in Chuckle Vision. I respect Paul and Barry. Rest easy. Even I think it's their brother or their cousin. There was the guy that said no slacking. I put that on the other day because Chuckle Vision was mint. You know, it's a film, but I don't think there's anyone in Cat in the Hat that I could beat in a fight, and that is a fantastic film. Sorry, there's pigeons trying to land on a roof and kind of struggling. Well, they might be mating. I think it's a mix of both. There's quite a lot of them. Yeah. What else is there? Oh, any of the ones like where the characters are so noddy and all that kind of thing, where the characters are not just like puppety teddy type of things. Rip them to shreds. Done. I think that the characters from In the Night Garden might secretly be way stronger than they look. Like similar with like monkeys and gorillas, where they'll rip your face off if they get the opportunity, or like you let your guard down a bit too much. But then there's Mr. Tumble. Easy, easy job. What else was on CBBC? Mona the Fat. Oh, Arthur. Fucking Arthur. All on. No, I couldn't take Binky. Like, he was a big guy. But the rest of them, easy. They're all a bit whiny and preachy. Just stand up, boot them in the head. Big teams, big long legs, straight to the head. Go for nose breaks. Steve Bagshaw couldn't take him. I remember watching a lot of Deadly 60. Yam. This was a terrible idea. Drake and Josh. Was he a sex offender? I remember there was something about him potentially being a sex offender, but I don't know if it was confirmed or whether it was an allegation that never came to fruition. But nah, I again don't think I could take Drake and Josh. They come as a pair, they're a double act. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I could take both of those and kick them down the stairs over the hotel, throw them off the deck. SpongeBob characters, I'd drown. Wouldn't be able to do it. Like, that's a physical impossibility. I couldn't breathe long enough. It doesn't really tell you what depth people were able to get fishing hooks down, so they can't have been like deep sea. And if the hooks were similar-ish size to the pineapple, oh no, because they went in the mouth, so they must be small hooks, so they're not going to be that heavy that they can get to a mega depth. So maybe with a bit of scuba equipment or what have you, I would be able to fight. Yeah, I think maybe I could take SpongeBob. Bikini Bottom. I wouldn't be able to catch the fish though, that'd be pretty hard. All the Squidward, getting Squidward, probably be able to avoid being stopped. That's a shame, really. Then a lot of other things. I remember, was it Spy Show, Super Secret Spy Show, something like that. It used to be on early mornings. Really triangular looking people. They've got guns. I couldn't do anything. Just get shot. MII. There was a few casts of that. They'd probably be able to take me. They've had spy training. They did acrobatics, I think. So like immediately better than me. If I had a big piece of concrete or a big stick, maybe I'd fancy my chances. But if not, if it was just bare hands, I would probably struggle. Then what about the hosts? Most of the hosts of like kids game shows and stuff were like, I mean, they were adults. Who was scrawny? The guy that lived in the tapes. It wasn't Russell Kane. It was I'm fighting in his world, I get to go down the chute, and I think I would weigh enough to do some damage if I landed on him, which will give me a good start at least to a fight. There's probably some more Tracy Beaker ones that are pretty easy to take. I feel like I've had a stroke and I just can't remember any of the decent shows. I feel a lot of people talk about The Queen's Nose as like childhood nostalgia, but I don't remember watching The Queen's Nose, so I couldn't comment on that one. Like I didn't really watch anything like Rugrats again, was it? Or was that Nickelodeon? Not something I really watched. To have enough input. Jimmy Neutron. We had a DVD with some of Jimmy Neutron on. And nice. Again, inventive guy. Maybe that annoying lass and the teacher. But yeah, I feel Jimmy Neutron's too smart. He'd find some way to hurt me, and I respect his dad. His dad was a good character. Yeah, okay, well, I've hit the 10-minute